team with a high punt down the field. Takes a Ioland bounce as the ball goes out of bounds. It looks like at the 45-yard line. 26-yard punt, Jaime, no return. As Ioland will have it in Waipahu territory. Jaime, you do realize the score is 27-0, and we're only at 1:54 remaining here in the first quarter. Just a quick note, and I hate to bring the harper of this type of news, but I really hope we don't see a repeat of Hilo's score over Waikea, where Hilo beat Waikea by the score of 104-0. But here, as we come back into live action, as Ioland takes it forward, number one, Hidani does take it forward as we check it out here once again on the replay.
This is a nice pickup of 5 yards by Hidani, working hard to get some yardage after the contact. But I can guarantee you, Rob, that we will not see a repeat of that 100-point game.
2nd and 4, ball at the Waipahu 39-yard line. Chong back to pass. He looks, he fires, and incomplete. As intended for number 19 this time, that would be Sumata. And Sumata, let's check it out here once again.
Ioland, one of the few times that they cannot connect, the ball is in the correct spot, but great defensive play by the cornerback to break up the play.
3rd and 4, ball at the 39-yard line. 1:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Ioland up 27-0. Chong with trips to the near side. Goes back to pass. He looks, fires, and incomplete once again. Once again, the ball is intended for Sunada, and Sunada could not bring it in, thus bringing out 4th down as we check it out here once again, Jaime.
This is number 40 with an excellent breakup here for Waipahu to contain the drive. Back-to-back outstanding plays by the cornerbacks of Waipahu.
Wendell Look, not even thinking about it. He's going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 4, empty backfield. Chong in the shotgun. I got to question this, but Chong goes back to pass. He looks, he fires, and incomplete as ball intended for number 6. That is Viola Manuel, and turns it over on downs back to Waipahu. Let's check it out here once again.
This was perfect. The throw, the time to throw, but the final piece of the puzzle, the catch.
But I think if you take a look at that replay once again, Jaime, Viola was the biggest number one rule in football. You can't run if you don't have the ball. And that's basically what happened.
Absolutely right, Rob. I agree.
Marquez hands the ball to Pailanga. Pailanga comes up, and he's brought down, it looks like, at the 42-yard line. Gain of 3 on that first down play as time is ticking down at the end as we head to the end of the first quarter as we check it out here once again.
So Waipahu gets the ball back, and we're back to the routine of giving the ball to Pailanga.
Marquez does make the catch out to number 13 this time. That would be Jeff Badua was the receiver. Making the stop for Waipahu is number 5, Michael Kamat.
Nice play here by Waipahu, mixing it up a little bit, trying to catch Ioland off guard on a nice toss to the outside for a short gain.
Gain of 2 on that play as Marquez does hand the ball to Pailanga. As he comes up, looks like to the 46-yard line. He needed 7. He got 4 on that 3rd down play. As we come down to the end of the first quarter with Ioland taking a 27-0 lead. Let's check out that last play here once again, Jaime.
Nice delay here. Right up the middle for a gain of 3. Pailanga pounding his way close to a 1st down, but it's going to create a fourth down play for Waipahu.
All right, Jaime, we're going to take a quick break with Ioland up 27-0. You're watching Aloha Stadium Stars Sports. All right, welcome back to Live Action as we are back here at Hawaiian Financial Credit Union Field at Lois Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau, Jaime Miranda, Molina Miranda, bringing you the call here. Jaime, the story in your words.
Well, the score does not really define the game. There's still a lot of football left, Rob. Waipahu can turn this around just by minimizing their mistakes.
Okay, and what does the coach for Waipahu tell his team right now?
First of all, it's the little things. Protecting the football. That would have took care of a lot that went wrong in that first quarter.
Marquez back into wishbone. Pailanga does take the handoff. He falls forward, it looks like to the midfield level. He needed 3, Jaime. He got 4. And that is a first Hawaiian Bank first down as we check it out here once again on the replay.
So Pailanga finding his rhythm now here in the second quarter, starting off nicely with a first down on his first touch.
1st and 10, ball at the 50-yard line as Marquez, this time under center. 2 tight ends, wishbone formation. Pailanga does hand the ball to Pailanga once again. Pailanga tries to get outside, but he's dropped in the backfield. 4-yard loss as Pailanga gets met by a sea of black jerseys. Leading the way for Iolani's number 26. That would be Bell making the stop.
Nice tackle here by, it was number 10, Molina, who actually was able to trip Pailanga down on that play for Iolani.
Loss of 4 on that play. 2nd and 14, ball at their own 46-yard line. Marquez under center. Ball handed out to Pailanga once again. Pailanga gets it outside 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He's off to the races as he gets tackled. It looks like at the 18-yard line. 36 yards for Pailanga on that first down play. Let's check it out here once again.
Outstanding run by Pailanga. It looks like Iolani has an angle on him initially, but nope, able to use his speed and strength to bounce it to the outside.
1st and 10, ball at the Iolani 17-yard line. Waipahu in on the drive, wishbone formation. Marquez under center. Pailanga does take the handoff. He gets out. He has room. Cuts across the middle. Gets to the 10. He gets his line to try to push him forward. And I think they may give him maybe to the 9.5-yard line, maybe the 9-yard line. Let's see where they spot the ball. Let's check it out here once again.
Pailanga showing a lot of his abilities. Here's a really nice cut on a hesitation move inside. That gave him about 4 yards. Just being able to dodge one defender.
They're going to say that he's down at the 11-yard line. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 11-yard line. Wishbone formation. Again, this time I think there's another runner that takes it. No, it is Pailanga once again.
Pailanga once again for Waipahu, the workhorse on this drive. This is about his 5th run of the series. And Waipahu is knocking on the door, Rob.
3rd and 1. Wishbone formation. 2 tight ends. Pailanga gets the handoff once again. He bumps in the middle. Nobody to stop him. And Waipahu is on the board. 8-yard touchdown run by Alfred Pailanga. And Waipahu is singing, everyone. Cutting the Iolani score to 27-6. Let's not cue up the fat lady yet, Jaime. Let's take a look at it here once again.
As I mentioned earlier, Rob, Waipahu is in this game. They have the tools, they have the ability, and it's shown in this first drive of the second half what Pailanga can do when everything is going the right way.
Getting congratulations from this team as the extra point is good. Iolani making it 27-7. As you take a look at the sidelines for Waipahu basically telling Pailanga, you the man, you basically did it. And on the other side, Wendell can't be looking that good as he takes a look at the last scoring drive here.
That last play was excellent blocking. Failanga going in untouched, deservingly so, to capitalize on that scoring drive.
First score of the game for Waipahu makes it 27-7. 9:02 remaining here in the first half. Rob Hidani back to receive. Also number 23, that would be Mickey Pay, also back. Kicking off for Waipahu is number 43. That'd be Bryson Amoroso. Set to kick. Bryson Amoroso kicks the ball down. Ball is fielded in the end zone. Like the usual, touchback. Penalty markers on the field. This is getting real dirty really fast. Wonder what the penalty call is from Robert Victor.
A little bit of extracurricular play there as they were calling the touchback.
I think Waipahu might have said a few things about Robert Victor's mom, maybe.
After the play, personal foul. 15 of the kicking team. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
Well, like I always say, Jaime, we always talk about Robert Victor, and Robert Victor has not accepted our invitation to our Christmas party. Every year we invite him. Unfortunately, our Christmas party, he never shows up, and I wonder why. Anyways, 1st and 10 for Ioland as they come back on. Chong, 4 wide receivers, hands the ball off to Hidani. Hidani gets met by a sea of white jerseys, falls backward. No gain on that first down play.
Nice defensive play there by Waipahu.
Oh, that would be number 14, Bantolina, with the carry there.
Bantolina just meets a wall of white players for no gain on that run.
No, Robert Victor knows that we like him a lot. So 2nd and 10, ball at the own 35-yard line. Chong back to pass. He looks and fires. It is caught. Comes out to 45, 50, the 45, 40, off to the races, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 65-yard touchdown pass reception to number 6, Viola Manuel. And like that, if you wanted to know what Ioland thought, let's check out on the replay.
What a play by Manuel. Cuts inside. Nobody thought that this would happen, but he literally outruns 6 white jerseys to the house for Ioland.
33-7 is now the score. Viola Manuel, after making that huge run, is set to try the extra point. And the kick is up. And it's good. And we are take a break with Ioland up 34-7. You're watching Aloha Stadium Star Sports.
What does the Hawaii Pacific Health Great Aloha Run mean to you?
I want to be healthier, so
it means I have a goal to motivate me.
Plus, it's great that it raises money.
For Hawaii charities, I totally support.
Having fun with 25,000 friends.
It's been a great tradition since 1985.
Join us on Monday, February 17th. Walk, jog, or run. Everyone is welcome. Early sign-ups are available now. Register at greataloharun.com.
All right, welcome back here to Hawaiian Financial Credit Union Field at Aloha Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau, Jaime Molina, Miranda Molina bringing you the call here. And again, Ioland taking that 34-7 lead with 8:09 remaining here. We take a look at the Ioland sidelines. Viola Manuel, he basically said, "Hello, how do you do?" And he basically answered the Waipahu score and gives his team a commanding 34-7 lead. Now, on the other side of the coin, do you go back to the Falaunga train and go back down that train, Jaime?
Yes, Falaunga has been doing an excellent job this whole game. It was just a matter of the details, protecting the football. there is a size advantage that Waipahu has been able to exploit on that last drive. And I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to Failauga on this next series.
And as the Waipahu is set to their back end kick return formation.
We want to apologize for the correction there on the pronunciation of Alfred Failauga.
Oh, we've been seeing his name. We've been calling his name for over the past 3 years, but he knows basically his name.
That's right.
You know, basically, Jaime, if you want to buy a copy of this game, you need to contact Aloha Stadium for more details, as we can actually see this game on DVD. If you choose to do so, contact Aloha Stadium for more details. As Waipahu goes over to the sideline as they talk it over with their coach, they basically want to establish what type of coverage on the return that they want if they're fortunate enough to make this return. And, you know, two sides that we look at it here. We have Ioland, we have Waipahu, and simply put, you know, tale of two stories right now. And Waipahu, with the last score by Manuel, is the game now over?
Absolutely not, Rob. The game is not over. There's a lot of football to play. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. And there's things to clean up on Waipahu's side, but they're not out of this game. Their mind is still in the mode that they can win this game.
Viola Manuel set to kick the ball off. Back to receive for Waipahu is number 11. That would be Pola. And number 5, Logan Lauti, set to return. Manuel with the high kick down the middle and touchback as it is, and Waipahu will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. There you take a look at the Jumbotron, the scoreboard on our screen there. Ioland has a 34-7 lead. As it looks like they're back to the wishbone formation. Pailanga takes the ball, comes up, gets up to, looks like the 24-yard line, gain of 4 on that first down play. Let's check it out here once again, Jaime.
Failauga here on the handoff, back to work after the short break. Gain of 3, pounding his way forward.
2nd and 7, ball at their own 23-yard line. Wishbone formation once again. Pailanga the deep back. Takes the handoff, gets around to 25, gets up to, looks like the 30. Penalty mark. Ball is loose, and it looks like no signal yet. Penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is before. It does look like they may give the ball to Ioland, but let's see the call. But let's take a look at the replay.
Looking at the replay here, Failauga trying to get more yardage at the end there. And once again, heads-up play by number 23 of Ioland to strip the ball. And Ioland is inside the red zone once again on a heads-up play.
My goodness, and indeed, Robert Victor does say penalty was against Waipahu as a result of the play. Again, Ioland has it 1st and goal at the, looks like the 8-yard line. And depending on how they score it, Jaime, it's possible that Ioland will take a 35-point lead going into half. Chong has it, first and goal. This time at the 8-yard line, 7:22 remaining here in the first half. Ioland up 34-7. Hidani end around and walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Number 2, Ko Ishikawa walking in, and like that, 8 yards. That's another touchdown. Let's check out the replay once again.
Everything is here on the trick handoff. Beautiful handoff trick play by Ioland to capitalize inside that 8-yard run.
Well, it looks like Viola Manuel is set to try the extra point, and this will bring it up to 34-point lead. And the kick is up, and it's good. Jaime, like that. The score is now 41-7 with 7:12 remaining here in the first half. And our fun continues here, Jaime.
Well, Rob, we are getting to that zone where 1 minute you think you're in the game, and then after a play like that, some doubt might start to sit in. Let's hope that is not the case here for Waipahu.
Somehow, somewhere, I see the opera beginning here at Aloha Stadium. But let's see what Waipahu can do, as we have a 34-point lead for the Raiders. Let's see what the Bleeding can do, as there you take a look at some of the Ioland faithful saying, "Hey, Mom, we are on the Jumbotron." Be like, how's it? But Viola Manuel leads Ioland back into the field, as this is basically redemption for that game that they had in last year's OIA Division I tournament, Jaime, as Waipahu did take it to Ioland, and Ioland has been waiting 1 year for redemption.
That's absolutely true, Rob. That's how it usually goes. You never forget those type of games, and then here comes your opportunity to regain some credibility to your program, and you take full advantage of it.
We have a late check-in, as I think Wendell Wilk is just saying, "Hey, all right, we're going to try it once more time." Viola Manuel is set to kick the ball, and I would be very surprised if this is nothing short of a touchback. Mel this time actually with a shorter kick, fielded at the 1-yard line, as it comes up to the 10, the 15. Penalty markers on the field. And if they wanted something out of it, that wasn't it, as we're going to wait to see what the penalty call is.
Doesn't look good, Rob.
You know, Jaime, I just basically want to write Robert Victor a love note and saying,
Holding. Return team number 41. Half the distance from the end of the run. First down.
And basically telling him that we love you, man, but I know I'm not going to get his Bud Light. As we check out that last play right here, Jaime.
As this run develops, you're going to see a sea of flags just thrown on the field from every angle. So definitely was not a good situation for Waipahu. They're pinned back at the 7-yard line.
First and 10, they're actually going to see it at the 8. And Pailonga comes around, and he probably gets up to, looks like the 15-yard line, gain of 7 on that first down play. Check it out here once again.
Nice run by Alfred Failuga, pounding his way upfield, trying to get his team out of that danger area and get their way back into this game.
2nd and 3, ball thrown 15-yard line. Wishbone formation. Pailonga takes the handoff, gets it out at 20, 25, 30. He bulldozes his way over, gets up to the 34-yard line. Jaime, he needed 3. He got 19 on that second down play.
We mentioned earlier, Waipahu has size advantage on that front line. Not just size, but weight advantage. And with a power back like Failuga pounding his way through and bowling over black jerseys, Waipahu has a chance to put something together right now at this point in time in the game.
Coach Bryson Carvalho, he needs to basically give Palanga the plate lunch, the Kahlua pig, as Palanga takes it once again. Penalty marker on the field once again. And Palanga gets actually up to the 40-yard line this time, but let's see what the penalty call is.
Holding, offense number 4, 10-yard penalty, first down.
And if that was the thing to turn Waipahu around, that wasn't it. Let's check it out here once again.
Every time Waipahu is about to turn that corner to progress upfield, here come the little things, the little mistakes that push them back.
All right. 1st and 27, this time at their own 26-yard line. 5:33 remaining here as Palanga takes it once again. Bounces to the outside, gets up to, looks like the 31-yard line. Gain of 5 on that first down play. Check it out here once again, Jaime.
On this drive, it's been all Failauga for Waipahu, and Ioland starting to sense that he's the man to cover. If they could put it into his progress, they'll do pretty good for themselves.
2nd and 12. Palanga once again gets the handout. He has a big, huge lane, comes up to the 40, gets up, cuts around the middle, and he falls forward. They're going to say he's at the 46-yard line. Jaime, he needed 12. He got 15 on that second down play.
Well, thank God Waipahu brought Failauga today. I don't know where they would be without him.
And we actually have an injured player on the field. We're going to take a quick break. All right, welcome back here to Hawaiian Financial Credit Union Field at Lowe Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau, Jaime Miranda Molina bringing you the call. And the ball is dropped by Marquez, and Marquez was fortunate enough to jump on that, and Waipahu does maintain possession. But that's mistakes they cannot make, especially being down by 34 points. Check it out here once again, Jaime.
This has been the story of the night for Waipahu. Handling the ball has been an issue all night. And it can be depressing when it continues. Hopefully they can get their mindset back to finish off this second quarter strong and carry it on to the second half.
Palanga takes the handoff, gets it across the middle, and he falls forward. It looks like the 49-yard line. Gain of 3 on that second down play. 3:48 remaining here in the first half. Ioland up 41-7.
Ground and pound for Failauga here on the replay. He's definitely being used tonight. I'm wondering how long can he continue this style of running.
3rd and 7. Ball
Please
at
reset
their own
the play
49-yard
clock, the
line.
game clock to 3:42.
Time is ticking down. She can leave, but you have to stay. As we go back to live action, as I believe that time number 11 gets the ball and he gets to, looks like Pola gets up to Waipahu territory to the 35-yard line. Late flag, as I think we're going to have a personal foul on Iolani. Let's check it out here once again.
Personal foul, horse collar defense. 15 yards, results of the fall, first down.
That's Austin Pola.
And it was that unnecessary extra hit there that gives Iolani gives Waipahu the extra 15 yards. Ball now at the 20-yard line of Iolani. First and 10, Waipahu again on the drive. Ball, penalty marker down.
Ball start, offense number 8, 5-yard penalty, first down.
I noticed Pailanga is now on the sideline as they're letting Pola taking the carries here on the last 2 plays. Pola does remain the deep back. Wishbone formation. Pola gets the handoff, gets it on the middle, gets up to the 20. Penalty marker down yet again. Initial call against Waipahu.
Holding, offense number 9. 10-yard penalty from the fall, still first down.
Wow. Let's check it out here once again, Jaime.
Pola on the handoff gets a gain about 6, but Waipahu has just been peppered with penalties.
They need to get down to the 11. So first and 25, 2:23 remaining here in the first half. Again, Iolani up 41-7. Marquez under center. Pailanga is back into the game. Pailanga gets the handoff. He tries to bounce to the inside. He bounces to the outside. He's still on his feet. Gets to the 35. He falls forward to the 30. This young man, Jaime, is amazing. Let's check it out.
Faila Uga here, highlight film. Barry Sanders, a few players here, shakes off, shake and bake, explosion, finally tackled by Iolani after a 10-yard gain.
You know, if this was the WWE, he would literally be the Undertaker because he literally was caught for dead in the background. But Pailanga once again comes forward, gets to the 25, comes forward to the 20. He almost forward, and he gets tackled at the 17. Penalty marker down once again. This is literally turning into the Robert Victor show.
Personal foul, blindside block, offense, number 47. 15 yards from the fall, second down.
Again, Waipahu shoots themselves right in the foot, Jaime, as every time they get the 3 steps forward, they take